Do you know how to tell if your internal valve on a tanker trailer is open or not? Stay tuned, I'm going to show you. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Terrestrial Trucker Channel. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, Terrestrial Trucker, aka Tony. Anyway, y'all, I've had some people that, when I've talked to throughout the years, or shall we say, the new people starting out. The people who's been doing tanking, they know. But for the new people who's starting out in tanking, just kind of talking with them and all, when I see them, and I ask them, like, if I'm trying to troubleshoot something, they're like, well, I don't understand why it's not unloading. Well, you try to explain the internal valve. Well, is your internal valve opened up? Because sometimes with these hydraulic jacks, you can jack them up and you'll think that it's open because it's got pressure, especially if you're using air to pressurize and air off a trailer. That pressure could be putting pressure down on that valve to make it harder to open up. So I'll ask them, well, is your internal valve open? I don't know. How do you tell? I'm going to show you how you can tell right now. All right, everybody, here we have us a clean, empty trailer. Now, this right here is what you call your external valve right here. Because when your trailer is loaded, that is closed. This is your internal valve and your internal jack right here. This opens up to your hydraulic, your internal valve. Well, when this is pushed like this, you can pump this all day long. It's not going to send hydraulic fluid down into your internal valve. Your internal valve is that right there. That goes up into the trailer right there. And as you push on this hydraulic jack, that'll push the valve up a little plunger, and then that plunger will come up and then allows the product to flow down through and then down into this valve. And then that comes in this valve here. Now you've got this plunger right here. Now there's another plunger that's right in here. So you open this valve right here, and as you open that, that pulls this plunger forward and then allows the product to come down, and that's your thing. Now, one way to tell if your internal valve is open, of course, you have this open. See, now sometimes you'll push this and you'll think that's there, but it's not. You can still pump it and don't really do anything. So sometimes you have to give it that little extra to make sure it's tight. And then you'll feel some resistance. You can even kind of hear it kind of pumping. Now, a way to tell if your internal valve is open, that little plunger right there, as I pump this up, it'll eventually raise up. Once it builds up enough pressure in the line, you'll see that piston goes up. That's how you can tell if your internal valve is open. Close your switch. You'll see that it drops. Pump it back up and watch for that pin to go up. That is how you can tell if your internal valve is open. Now there's different ones. Some just have that single push pin. Some have two little small reel pins. Now that's a thicker push rod. Some of them have two real thin, about the size of an ink pen, just the cartridge on the inside of an ink pen. So look for those and look for that to go up. Now, not all trailers, you can't see them. Some have the internal valves and they're completely encapsulated. That way it keeps the product from freezing in the line in there. If it comes through and there's product trapped in between that internal and external, sometimes you can't see all of them. See if I can find a trailer over here that has it where you cannot see. Let's see here. Matter of fact, here's one with the double pins, and I'll show you. See, that is an example of the double pin one. Now this trailer is freaking, it's dirty, so I'm not going to open it up, but that is a section of the double pins. Both those pins will go in and they'll go in almost up to where that is. The safety wire there, that keeps the pins from going completely up. But yes, that is what I'm talking about with the double pins. All right, everybody, here's an example of another clean trailer. If you look under here, you cannot see the internal valve at all. It's all completely enclosed inside the trailer. So this is one where you can't really tell on that. But for the average trailer, they're not completely enclosed, so you can actually see those pins. So like I say, look for the pins. Those pins are a real surefire way that you'll know whether your internal valve is open or closed. Like I say, because not all of them will open up. That right there is one way to be able to tell if your internal valve's open. This is just a little tip for you new people out here. Just trying to share some knowledge and some info with you guys. I'm here to tank wash where there are clean trailers, empty trailers, so I can show you this and test this stuff and just give you some general knowledge to try to help you guys out. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, hit the like button, hit the unlike button, hit the like button again. Leave comments, because the more interaction you have in the videos, the more my videos will actually go out. So, you know, hey, we need to grow this channel, y'all. Hey, I'm just trying to help people out, help y'all drivers become better tank drivers. Try to help you with the little tips and the tricks and stuff that you don't know about. So, you know, we're going to show you another video. So y'all stay tuned for later on this week. Learn some more insights. Maybe it'll be next week before a video comes out. Depends on what day this one gets released. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. Y'all need to hit the subscribe button so you'll know when they come out. So you'll always be notified when I got a new one coming out, y'all. Like I say, y'all, work smarter, not harder. We'll catch you on the next video, y'all. Peace out.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.